Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Since we can't gather at Bethel, the Heights Synagogue this Shabbat, I thought I would send to you via email just a few words about this week's Torah portion. This week we have a double portion, Vayakhel, Pekudei, the last two Torah portions in the book of Exodus. It's also a special Shabbat, one of the special Shabbatot leading up to the holiday of Pesach. It is Shabbat HaChodesh, which is a special Shabbat which immediately precedes the beginning of the month of Nisan. So spoiler alert, we can't announce the new month, but the new month of Nisan does begin Wednesday at sunset, and our observance of Rosh Chodesh continues through Thursday at sunset. What I did want to mention about this week's Torah portion is, if you remember a few weeks ago, reading Parashat Truma, which gave all the instructions for the building of the tabernacle, in Vayakhel and Pekudei, we have all of the actual description of that work being done. It's interesting to note that at the end of chapter 39, it says that, and I'm going to be quoting right now from the English, and when Moses saw that they had performed all the tasks as the Lord had commanded, so they had done, Moses blessed them. So there are a number of questions about this verse because all the previous verses seem to indicate that the work was done, so why do we need to have something to tell us that the work was done? One explanation from Nachmanides, from the Ramban, is that it is to show that all of the work was done, means that it was done by the Israelites, that they didn't employ any foreign powers to help them do that. Another explanation is that they did it exactly the way that it had been commanded to the children of Israel through Moses in Parashat Truma. They didn't veer to the left or to the right. They didn't add any special flourishes or decide that something was too much work and not do it. It was done exactly as they were told. And as a result of having done exactly as it was told, they were blessed by God. And even Rashi has a formula for exactly what the blessing was, but it basically was, may God bless the work of your hands. I think this is an interesting note for us, given the situation that we're in, that we are now set with a bunch of rules that we have to follow exactly, that have to do with the prevention of the spread of the COVID virus. And we're told to do it exactly a certain way. And if we veer to the left or the right, it can be very dangerous for us. And it's my hope and prayer this Shabbat, even though we can't be together, that we'll have a sense of Shabbat together, and also a sense that there's something holy about us doing things exactly as we're told to do them, and that in doing so we can save lives, and hopefully we can also have a sense in doing this that we are performing something holy, and that God's blessing will be upon us. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom and a happy new month of Nisan.